New Center Maine's Don Carrigan has accompanied veterans on several honor flight trips, and he has seen firsthand how much this program means to so many people in Maine. And Don, they are people to whom we owe a great debt.
They are, Pat. Thanks for giving me the chance to be part of this. I've been lucky enough to go on 4 honor Flight Maine trips so far. Hope to do another one anyway next year. And this is one of those programs. One of the reasons we like this so much is that it's a pretty simple idea. It's volunteers and people who donate, making it possible for these veterans to go to Washington, D.C. and celebrate their service to the country. That's really what it's about. It's moving, and to be able to talk to those veterans and experience it with them, you really get a handle on that. 2 friends of mine, Stan Benner and Jack Fry, Vietnam combat veterans who saw some tough times during that war. They went on the September trip, and I talked to Stan just yesterday about it. And he said about what the experience was like. They had applied back in 2018, and it took this long with waiting lists and pandemic to get there. But it meant a great deal to them, and they said that getting thanked, which is such a big deal for Vietnam-era veterans, was a very important part of this, and I think that's important for all the vets. And also we make the point that this is not about celebrating war. It's about celebrating their service, their commitment to each other and to their country, which was exemplified by what they did and were called upon to do during often some very difficult times, Pat.
Don, I'm sure there's a special camaraderie about being part of a big group of other veterans, people who understand what they've been through.
I think you're right, and I almost think that's something we didn't appreciate fully when we first started covering Honor Flight Maine trips. For a lot of these vets, it's been years since they were able to be together with other veterans and talk about things that only other veterans can really fully appreciate what they went through. And so being together with maybe 40, 50 other vets to share those experiences, those memories, talk about it, make new friendships is also a really big part of this. And my friend Stan mentioned that as well. So, you know, when the donations people are making today will help a lot more veterans go on these trips. A lot of Vietnam veterans, who are, of course, the majority now. So we hope to go with them more, and thank everybody for making it possible for people to do this.
Thank you, Don. We'll be talking more about the stories of some of those veterans who have been on these trips.